From America's heartland, we've got nighttime baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Kansas City Royals. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Carlos Gomez heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Center fielder, Carlos Gomez.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Perez has a play, one away. Striding into the box, Luis Feliz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit to short. Escobar fields it cleanly. On to first, and there are two down. Nick Markakis gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Two out, nobody on. Line towards center field. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Carlos Correa set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Todd Frazier stands in, trying to make it 3 straight two-out hits.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Strike three called, and the inning is over. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Royals, the center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
The cutter runs outside, ball one. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. This is line to left. Markakis has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Gerard Dyson will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Just missing here, 2-0. One out, nobody on. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike two. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number two.
Batting third,
Eric Hosmer gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame. And that's in there for strike one. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Colby Rasmus will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jonathan Lucroy. And it's been a real... First pitch of the at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dyson is there, one away. Brandon Geyer is in to take his first swings here with the runner still at first and one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Steve Lombardozzi set to take his first cuts with a man at first and two away.
0-1.
In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. The 0-1 delivery. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Steve Pearce strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
McHugh sets his sights. Here it comes on 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Rasmus waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Salvador Perez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Into the seats, 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Chopped weakly to the left. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Alex Gordon will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Markakis will make the catch, and the side is retired. Steve Lombardozzi steps in here to start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base, and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Tapper right back to the mound. The tag, and he is out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Gomez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
First baseman number
Luis
35.
Feliz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Liner towards second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Scorched to third. And he's retired here, 1 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Mike Moustakas. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted second overall.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Coming to the plate now, Alcides Escobar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Hit hard back up the middle. To his right, Lombardozzi. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Lorenzo Cain stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Ground ball left side. Frazier's up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nick Markakis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Carlos Correa is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And everyone knows he's slumping right now, so we'll see if that got him going.
Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And he falls behind 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. One away. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Too high. 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Swing and a liner, but foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Smoke toward the hole. Forsythe is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Gerard Dyson is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And this will be taken in out there by Gomez for the first out. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. McHugh into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Steve Pearce. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Salvador Perez will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Throw over to first, and the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Dribbled to the right side. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Jonathan Lucroy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Absolutely nothing going on in this game so far, so we'll see if the leadoff man can get something going.
Tap fouled at home plate. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Brandon Geyer is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. High in the air out to center field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Steve Lombardozzi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. In there, strike 1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded to the right, fielded cleanly by Hosmer, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Alex Gordon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Now batting,
Logan Forsythe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. McHugh pauses. Here's the 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard towards second. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around third and being waved on home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Ready now, Alcides Escobar. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive to center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Moustakas will wheel around third, heading for home. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away. Lorenzo Cain will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. And a dive, but he's back in. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the...
They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Gerard Dyson will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Hard hit ball to second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Carlos Gomez will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a bunt attempt here with 2 strikes that'll get foul, so he'll become out number 1. Luis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Digging in, Nick Markakis. He singled his last time up.
Nick Markakis.
Hard hit ball to second. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Carlos Correa will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Todd Frazier strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. 2 down, runners at first and second. And it's quickly 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch. Eric Hosmer gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. McHugh gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Frazier onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. Now to the plate, Steve Pearce. He drew a walk his first time up.
Steve Pearce.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
This one skied out toward right. Rasmus is there. 1 away. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Salvador Perez will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
On the ground to the left side. Frazier is there. The tag is there by Lucroy, and they got him at the plate. Alex Gordon will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Colby Rasmus will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point.
Yeah, good thing we don't get paid by the hour, man. This game has flown by.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there, a base hit, so they get the leadoff man on to open up the 7th inning. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. First pitch coming, here it is. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and reined in one away. Brandon Geyer will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. The 0-2 delivery. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Steve Lombardozzi stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Logan Forsythe will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Hot shot on the ground is short. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Digging in now, Mike Moustakas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Gomez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Alcides Escobar steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, looking back at Escobar's production in the 2015 ALCS, it's a pretty good reason he was named MVP of that series. He hit a blistering .478. That's called carrying a ball club.
And he is in there. Lorenzo Cain takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, base hit right through the infield will probably do it, but you can bet those guys.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Gerard Dyson stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Liner toward right center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Carlos Gomez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Drilled on the ground to short. There is Escobar. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Luis Feliz digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Right side, taken in by Forsythe. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Nick Markakis will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Danny Farquhar.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. Eric Hosmer will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Xavier Cedeno is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. The 0-1 on its way. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Steve Pearce will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Steve Pearce.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Back goes Markakis, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Salvador Perez stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Carlos Correa, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Kane going back at the track. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Todd Frazier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final. Kelvin Herrera will come on now as he'll try to record the final 2 outs here. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Colby Rasmus ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Hit hard up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Jonathan Lucroy stands into the box. He could really use the knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Wade Davis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Logan Morrison will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here comes the first pitch. Brandon Guyer is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and now Tampa Bay's down to their final strike here. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Escobar has it. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, a real good performance, as you'll see in his final line. He gave him 7 2/3 good innings, and he was definitely the difference in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Kauffman Stadium, 40,793. The Royals thank you for attending and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.